Alright guys, I'm going to prep some items for the interior, like all the handles, seatbelt latches that hold down to the frame. I have to repair those after I spray them. Sand every now with some 240 grit. It could be some spare paper you have laying around. You're just talking about some small parts, so you really don't need that big of a piece of paper. Use some 320 or 240 or even 500 grit if it's, not that rough of a surface. Now we're going to spray some primer, mask off the glass on these parts, and we're going to just paint them all flat black. Guys, when you mask off any glass, just get in there, the edge of your razor, and press up on that edge, and it'll peel right off for you and make a clean area that you taped off so that you can spray out the rest of your panel after you're done sanding and prepping, wiping it down, and I'll show you guys what they look like after they're done. Here's a little trick. If you're spraying stuff, you can actually use a piece of wood and screw down the pieces that you don't want to flop around, so when you spray them, just like these mirrors and stuff like that, you can get both sides and not have a problem. And just when you're done, unscrew it, let it dry first, and then you're good. Alright guys, got everything all laid out. We're going to spray the first coat. Leave your handles upside down to get the bottom side first, and when they dry, flip them over. And normally you can hang things up, but I don't want to have any tape lines or areas where I hung it up from show on these handles. And the back side, if they ever did get a little marred when I flip them over, which they won't because I'll wait for them to dry, it'll be on the back side where you'll never see them. Just a little tip for you guys out there. Everything else gonna get sprayed, and I'll do my primer and spray them flat black, and yeah, get going. Alright guys, here's the first coat of flat black. Then when it dries, it'll dry perfectly flat black like this. Look nice and smooth and perfect. And I'm pretty much ready to go, and I'll spray clear coat on a few parts that I want, and I'll spray the last coat of flat black. Everything's in flat black except for that one piece right there, the visor and the ashtray that I finished up. And I'm pretty much ready to go and reinstall these. Everything's drying, and this is like one of the last few pieces of the interior.